station.
841 on your hometown station, KHTS. It is a Wednesday, and we had to kick Kyle out because we have some very special guests in studio. He'll be back, no worries. We have Leslie and Cass, both from Relay for Life. They have their purple on. You guys are ready, and I want to hear all about this year's event. First of all, welcome to KHTS. How you doing?
Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you for having us. We appreciate it.
Man.
Absolutely, my pleasure. Last year, I was so blessed to be a part of your whole big thing. It's so much fun, and if you've never been, it's just a ton of fun, and a family event. This year, I believe it's called, and correct me if I'm wrong, Game Over?
Game Over Cancer.
Game Over Cancer. What is that? I have my own ideas of what that means. What exactly should it mean to everybody coming?
Our teams have really embraced it, and that's really the heart of Relay is our Relay for Life teams. Teams all around Santa Clarita from different ranges, from relaying for a mom, a dad, a coworker, a loved one that's either here with us or fighting for themselves. And they've adopted this Game Over Cancer because they want to say Game Over Cancer. That's as easy as it is. We're going to have all different games at each of the booths, as well as awareness and fight back messages against cancer. So we're really excited, and it means game over. Bye, cancer.
What is RELAYopoly? Did I say that right?
You said it right. Well, that's going to be our overall general theme because, let's face it, Monopoly is the #1 game. And so all of our campsites will have property signs. We're just going to carry this theme all the way through.
All the way to a jail.
How? To a jail?
We have a
We are
relay
going to
jail.
have a jail, and we are going to have little railroad cars, and it's going to be fun.
Do you have caught without sunscreen, you are going to jail, and you cannot get out until you raise $5 towards your team, so on and so forth.
I love that so much.
fun.
I can't even tell you. Are there any get out of jail free cards at all, or once you're in, you're in?
No, just getting the money. That'll get you out of jail.
There you go.
That's what it's all about.
There you go. Now, personally, you guys had told me off the air that you both are cancer survivors.
We are.
Yes.
That's amazing. And I think I wanted, by the way, we are filming this so you can see it later on as Cass waves. You can see it a little bit later on YouTube and our Facebook page. You can see that these ladies are not old ladies. This affects.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
You are so young at heart. Come on.
You guys are you're vibrant and you're ready to go, and you're fighting for a great cause. But knowing that you guys have gone through this, it affects pretty much everybody.
Yes,
it does.
Which is, what's up with that? Like, what?
I don't know. It was amazing because when I was first diagnosed, what surprised me the most is my oncologist I was diagnosed with breast cancer. She had breast cancer. Her nurse had breast cancer. My surgeon's nurse had breast cancer. It brought that to such a different level. It wasn't like I'm alone in this scenario, and how many people it has touched is amazing.
It's crazy.
It's crazy, but the nice thing about Relay for Life is we celebrate the survivors. So on the flip side, it is so wonderful to see all the survivors.
And you guys are dressed up, and I worked it, so I wasn't dressed up, and
Right.
but I experienced it last year, and it's just a fun event, a nice event. There's music, there's games, and there's all kinds of booths. You can buy stuff,
food
and
trucks, live music.
Right?
Thank you.
There's
Yes, we love that KHTS is there and willing to be there, a partner with us. I've been relaying since 2001. I got involved with Relay. My mom was our very first cancer survivor. I had lost her parents on both sides, grandparents, aunts, uncles, countless friends. And my mom was our very first cancer survivor in our family. And when she told us on April Fool's Day, 2001, that she had cancer, we were like, that's not funny. It's not funny. It is not
you thought
funny.
she was pulling a joke.
I was like, this is not funny. And we were scared that I was going to lose my mom. weeks later, our neighbor, Nancy Coulter, reached out to us, who her daughter at the time was a cancer survivor, Heather Warwick, who has since passed, but she got us involved with Relay. And since then, it has been amazing. I have so many more survivor stories than I do in memory of stories. And now of myself, from 2007, I was diagnosed with, at the time, was basal cell carcinoma, which is now 6 times over recurrent basal cell carcinoma because I got checked. And it's all because of the American Cancer Society, through advocacy and education, that I said, hey, that mole on my back or my leg or my ear does not look right. And we got it checked. And thankfully, I was easy. I got off so easy, especially in comparison to my co-chair. I did not have chemo. I did not have to have radiation, but I did see family go through it, and I'm so thankful that I did not have to.
Yes.
And it's that education level that someone needs to know to get checked.
Absolutely.
To stay out of the sun, to get coverage. And even on a cloudy day, you're not...
There was, when we grew up, and you guys will remember this, I think, we're pretty much all in the same kind of generation. When we grew up, we had one lotion to put on. It was a copper tone lotion. There was no SPF, and it was designed to give you the golden tan. And there was one. There was one. It didn't protect you. It didn't do anything. You lathered it on. Still kind of smells the same as it does. This
Hasn't changed,
hasn't really changed. But what has changed is the SPF, and it is absolutely people. I try and tell them, because I too have had that same skin cancer as you were talking about, and several places, and now I have to go back twice a year, and it ran through my family. Okay. People don't understand that days like today, you still need it. It's still, the sun still comes through the clouds. They don't understand that even though, I'm fair skinned, but even if you're not fair skinned, yes, still are prone to get it. Like, you have to check it out. I know so many people who say, oh, come on, look at me. I've got the golden olive skin. I'm perfect. I'm going to be beautiful. Okay. Well, we'll see about that. Don't put on any lotion. See what happens. Yep. People don't understand, and I think we need to educate more. Education is the key to so many of these cancers. I think that you guys, you had mentioned too, Cass, that you have so many friends and people who've gone through the same thing, and you too.
Yes. Oh yeah, I'm the last surviving member of my family. My immediate family. That's pretty sad.
It is horribly sad. So, and to think that we haven't gotten this yet.
And that's just half the battle, is the skin cancer part. I mean, there's other preventable cancers out there.
Absolutely.
There's non-smoking, and then you can limit your chances as well. But we have these nicotines and vaping and all this stuff in our high school that we need to get rid of.
What is happening?
All these
I don't know. We're trying to reach out to the schools.
That we're trying to get out of as part of the COC ban years ago, and I'm just thankful that is now being carried through to other campuses across the board. It's
shameful that, and I'm going to get on a soapbox right now.
Please, go. I'll lift you up.
This whole... Thank you.
You're welcome.
I love you, Cass. This whole vaping thing where, it tastes like Fruit Loops. And I just, as a mother.
It's wrong.
As, a member of the community, it just blows my mind that we're starting to cigarettes are so expensive and people can't afford it. And we're kind of pushing it to the side, and you see less and less smoking. Thank goodness.
Right.
And now comes the
vapes.
Who invented this vaping thing, which is, besides disgusting, now is our new problem.
Correct. We need to get it out of our kids' hands.
I think what's scary is, in my generation, when I grew up, everybody smoked.
Everybody
you could
smoked.
Smoke anywhere you wanted to.
Yep.
Nobody thought anything about it.
Yep.
Today, they know it can kill you.
Right.
And yet, it still happens.
It still happens. And we were trying so hard, with the, the restaurants are not, no smoking. You have no non-smoking areas. No more planes. I don't know if you guys remember, but when I was a young kid on the plane, everybody was puffing up. It was like an episode of Mad Men, right?
I can't even imagine.
Oh, yes.
Okay. In a plane, if you're in there for 6 hours, right? We're conquering that. So we need help.
Yes.
We need help.
That's my favorite fight with the American Cancer Society is the advocacy part with our mission moments and our fight back. Our team, Brad and Laura, currently in Santa Clarita, they are fighting back. Laura's a survivor, and Brad, her husband, is helping her. Their whole mission at Relay is to fight back against cancer. They have a whole operation board where you can literally play life-size Operation and get facts about cancer.
Oh, I'm in.
It is amazing.
Oh, I'm in.
Our team's full-on force of Game Over Cancer and making it fun.
And that's another thing. Relay for Life is all about awareness and about celebrating our survivors, but it's also about teaching and educating, because we try to have a mission statement throughout the relays. So you're not only having fun, but hopefully you're learning about the cancer prevention, or actually things that we offer survivors, patients, so that they're aware of all the services that we do. And that's where our money goes to. It goes to research. It goes to help support the local programs, such as
Road to Recovery.
Road to Recovery, where we take the patients to their treatments, where we
Free services to them.
everything's free. Free wigs, free. We're also partnering with the hotels out here, where they can stay free if the treatment is too far from their home. So the money that we raise absolutely goes to all the different aspects.
It's a lovely, lovely, lovely event, but it's fun. Bring the
Yes.
kids. Tell everybody to come. I can't stress enough. By the way, you guys would be proud. You know, our own Cindy
Absolutely.
Kleinfeld from here has a team. So you'd be proud.
We
proud.
are.
Very
She's
proud.
doing a great job. Her
And
group.
yeah, and we're just all behind you. What else can we? Let's give the dates. Let's give a website, a phone number, any other information. By the way, if you're in your car right now and you can't write anything down, not to worry. We have all the information at the station, but you can also replay this interview a little bit later on our Facebook page and on hometownstation.com. But for right now, let's give it it's Saturday and Sunday, the 18th and 19th.
Correct. We're starting at 3 p.m. and we end at 9 a.m. the next morning. And
I
that is
love
correct.
that.
It's overnight.
I love that.
For more information, please visit scvrelay, RELAY.org.
Cass, you're amazing.
Thank you.
You want my job?
Yes, please.
Okay. Cass and Leslie, thank you so much for coming in, talking about Relay for Life. You'll see me there. You'll see Cindy, our team.
We hope so.
We are ready to wear our purple and wear it proudly, and it's going to be so much fun. It is Game Over Cancer. One more time for everybody. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Game Over Cancer.
Beep, beep.